It's really hot out there right now. We're seeing triple digit temperatures most days, and the trees are really suffering. Cory, I'm seeing a lot of leaf scorch, wilting, dieback on tips. This heat's really hard on our trees.
One of the things that we get called out a lot about is like you said, the leaf scorch. It's where the outer portions of the leaf are literally burning up. Sometimes they curl, a lot of times they just go brown and crispy because they're just losing more water than they can uptake.
Right, and we also get wilting where the leaf literally wilts from losing too much water. It's actually losing the water faster than it can pull it up in. And so it gets all droopy, and that's a sign that the tree's thirsty and needs a drink.
Absolutely, and we tell our customers that just because it is showing signs of drought stress or water stress, we don't want to go the other way and overwater and saturate those root areas, because that can be just as harmful as too dry.
Right. You can also get root loss. If the soil stays really dry and those roots desiccate, then that's not going to have a good health effect for the tree.
Our fertilization process, our tree Newal process, or TMP, it does a really good job helping rebuild some of those root loss areas. With the soil conditioners, it helps with available nutrients already in the soil. And just the application process creates some aeration, which can help those roots breathe also.
Right, and the MitoGrow, which is our rooting hormone that is in our TMP, is going to help those roots divide and multiply. When trees get really dry in the summer, but the lawn is still green, a lot of times customers can't understand how that tree could be drought stressed with the lawn looking green.
So most of the sprinkler systems, they do a really good job at watering the top couple inches of soil. But what we do is we poke down a little deeper and we decide, well, yeah, the top looks great, but the bottom is dry. That water's not penetrating deeply enough. And that's when we'd recommend either heavily watering, but not frequently doing that, once, maybe twice a week until the tree rebounds, maybe putting a bubbler on there for just the extreme temperatures during the summer. All those to get that water deeper in the soil would help.
Right, because if we're not getting that water deep, then the tree's going to struggle. And without a heavy rain or a deep watering cycle, the lawn sprinklers are typically just watering the top couple inches of the soil, and the lawn gets most of that water. So we need to rehydrate down low where more of the tree roots are so that tree doesn't become drought stressed. What happens to a tree when it gets really drought stressed? What's going on? Is the tree healthy? Can it recover?
Yeah, most of the time the trees can recover. It's just basically a water loss deficit. The tree's losing more water than it's uptaking. So we still want to focus on deep but infrequent water, but maybe up the frequency slightly until the tree rebounds, and then back off to try and get it as infrequently as possible.
Yeah, and if the tree stays drought stressed for a long period, it's going to have a negative outcome on the health of the tree. The tree needs water to perform photosynthesis, and if it doesn't have that water because it's staying drought stressed, it's going to start to suffer from that. It's going to be burning reserve energy, and that's going to make it harder for it to get a leg up in the spring of the next year. So if you've got a tree that you feel has had some major water stress, you need some advice, come see us at treenewal.com or get a consultation with one of our ISA certified arborists.